What kind of strike did you do?
So Widdles got a 26 on one roll and a 15 on another.
That would be 2 hits.
Sweet. So now I get to roll for my damage. 1 second. Pulling up the... Oh, that's gonna be nice. Oh, yeah. Okay. So he takes a total... he takes 27 points of damage.
Whoa, wait, whoa. Did you upcast on the Eldritch Blast?
No. So I did get 2 good rolls on my 1d10.
Uh-huh.
But I took the invocation that allows me to add my charisma modifier, and I got a really nice charisma modifier.
That's nice. That's really nice.
Yeah, he's a little Eldritch Blast. He can do his stuff on Eldritch Blast.
Mm-hmm.
So how much?
27, man.
Oh my goodness.
You know,
Give us
Widdles.
How do you do it?
goblins. How do
This
I
is
do
a better goblet.
Okay. So the way I picture it is that this goblin's like right next to Reavereaper, doing the slow motion get ready to punch thing, and these 2 Eldritch Blasts, come from over Reavereaper's shoulder, kind of like not sizzling him, but almost feeling like it sizzles as it goes and just melts this goblin's face, kind of like just like the skin, the muscle, the eyes, it's just ash, but just the face. The rest of the torso is perfectly fine, and it just kind of like shakes and falls down in front of him and twitches in front of Reavereaper as like a constant reminder that I was right and he may not have wanted to make this decision and he should have listened to me. Like, all that emotion was in that moment. Now, whether or not Reavereaper feels that and interprets it that way, that's up to him. But from Whittle's perspective, this is his, next time, listen to me.
Well, okay, wait, hold on. So, can I add something to that? Scientifically, if you fire a pulse of light fast enough at something that can, like, output a sound, you can actually play a sound using pulses of light. So, did you somehow encode in your Eldritch Blast a little message that whispers past my ear? Like maybe a little hate-filled, vicious mockery.
Let me think. We're
gonna whisper it.
next time. Listen.
Reavereaper has a severe, takes a severe ding to his confidence.
So yeah, that's my action, and I'm still kind of like in the corridor. I don't move at all. I'm still in the corridor because I got 2 meat shields, and it's someone else's turn.
Alright, I guess that was a good one. That ain't cricket.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay.
You got this.
Wait. So how many? Is there any goblins left?
Yeah, there's 2.
Ooh. Okay. Wait. Where's the closest one to me?
Well, it would be Goblin 3. This Goblin 2 is a little bit further back. He shot the short one.
Okay. Okay. Wait. Can I? This is weird. But to have more armor on me, can I retract into my shell and then roll toward him? And then can I do like a bowling ball thing where I hit him? Or do I have to do like a legitimate like spell or like punch or something?
So, as long as the DM allows it, you can do it. So you can always
Alright.
ask.
I kind of wanted to
always
try that.
If you can aim this correctly,
Ooh, okay. What do I roll? What do I roll, mate?
alright, so I'm gonna let you know that it's gonna be the armor class of this goblin, which is 15, but with the difficulty of you being about 20 feet away, trying to roll, retract it into your shell. It's gonna be a 20 that you're gonna need to get in order to hit.
Sheeshers. Wait, can I do like a running start? I move 30 feet, like 30 feet to my speed.
You can boogie for all I care.
What?
So like,
You can boogie for all I care.
Okay. Wait. So does that like help me? Can I roll like a 17 or something?
If you set up with an ally who will use the help action to aim you, I will put it down to an 18.
I'll
Fish?
help. I'm right there. I'm literally right there. I will help.
Oh, okay. Wait, so I roll, right? Roll.
No way.
Not 20. Oh,
Oh, what? That's crazy. Let's go.
bro, is the goblin dust now? I'm just kidding.
Bro. Oh, dude, but no, like, bro, you crit. You literally crit. You had to get an 18 because I helped you. I'm helping you. Bro, this thing's cooked. He's dead, bro.
Yeah, the gun sound.
So something
Walked
magical
him down.
happens. You can describe in what way that you totally evaporated this goblin.
Describe the way.
How does
Let's
he die?
Use your imagination.
Okay, wait. Imagine like my character cuts to like the scene, you know, like in the family like movie TV shows, or like the reality TV shows where they're like in a room secluded, and then they're like being interviewed. So that was let's see. So my character he says like, so first I do a little running start. I go 30 feet or whatever, running as full of speed as I could, and then I tuck and roll into my shell, and then I roll and I bowling pin this man. This man flew across the room. Goblin's dead. Little guy looks like a piece of, rat skin on the ground. I don't know.
Yo, you
Deer
turned him into
leather
a
in the
rat
oven.
patty. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Daniel, as you were narrating it, it almost sounded like your character was Julia Child's, like, instructing the class on how to do it. First, we're going to roll in a ball, and then we are going to bonk the goblin. That's right, bonk the goblin across the room.
Yeah.
I like
You know it.
That's a nice little character trait.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
narrating everything they do. I love it.
Wait, can we get the goblins like TLC interview perspective on this?
Oh, yeah.
This man's just encountered what could be classified as a hate crime, and now he just needs to like vent for a second, but he's like totally dead.
So as you roll on by, you just steamroll over this guy. Golly, everyone's so proud of you. But he's dead.
Can Mickey be the narrator? I kind of like Mickey as a narrator right now.
Next.
Oh, I'm sorry.
needs to pop a cap in something.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy!
He should have done the slip and then the. He should have done the slip and then another gunshot sound. A negligent discharge.
Negligent discharge. This is so funny. Oh my gosh.
Alright, we've had enough fun. Cricket and Reavereaper, you used up both of your actions. Reavereaper to help aim. So now we're back. Now back to me. And I'm gonna go after.
Wait, is Fish
It's
not doing
Reavereaper one more
anything?
time.
So
Fish is not in the battle.
Fish is completely
She's
invisible.
too stealthy.
Oh.
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
since I see a battle in front of me, am I able to kind of hop in?
Absolutely.
Well, since there's definitely chaos happening ahead.
Well, actually, do you have an amulet upon you?
Yeah.
So you cannot describe what you are doing.
Wait, throw it on the Widdles.
Wait a minute, hold on. So,
Flip it.
if he can't speak, is there a way for him to, like, describe, like, with his hands what he's gonna do, if he can do it? Or, like, is he just, like, basically, like,
Actually,
not okay, like, fully, like, mentally? Like, just... Ah!
So, okay, so with this thought then, so even in the context of battling, he can't describe what his character is going to do?
He can use hand signs.
Well, I mean, but that's just communicating. He can still, like, just start casting stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So he can just cantrip it. He's like, I'm rolling for a hit for cantrip.
But as far as describing what he's doing, or in what way to set up for other people, that is unknown.
so because every single spell of mine, I think most, if not 99% of spells require a verbal component. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have my already summoned unseen servant go to the goblin. Oh, he can only move 15 feet within my action. I'll have him go to the goblin, and I'll have it pressed behind the knee as well. That way the goblin, the one with the scimitar. I mean, and that's going to be painfully obvious to everybody else, but that's what I'm going to do. Because I don't need to speak to it. It's a mental connection.
So, as a reminder, one got wizard to death, and the other got steamrolled to death with the scimitars. And so the last one is the short bow.
Oh, that's right. So then he'll just go over there. And when he gets to him, he's going to. I'll have the unseen servant, Goblin's gonna. Oh wait,
Goblin's
this is.
gonna goblin.
Never mind. Right now, unseen servant is going towards Goblin number 2.
Roger. And that's your action?
Yeah, that's the only thing. That's the only thing I really can do while I have this amulet on.
Alright. Back up to the short bow goblin. The nice fish wants to intervene.
Fish.
Well, I'm not going to intervene in the battle, but what I want to do is I want to go over to one of the cogs and I want to stick my clog in the cog.
Whoa.
Thoughts?
Whoa. Whoa. Wow. Okay. I didn't
That's
know
powerful.
this was going to be that kind of role play.
Hey, yo, you're gonna have to say it one more time for me.
Oh, jeez.
I aspire
She's gonna stick it.
to stick.
Where?
Lord have mercy.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
no.
have to call
Okay.
Dad tomorrow morning about this one.
I'm putting my wooden shoe called a clog into the cog, the gears. Okay. Trying
I
to stop
think
the
I follow.
gears. I would hope so.
I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I mean,
The whole mountain just collapses in on top of us.
Well, great session, I guess.
So the definition of a total party kill is when
Is when I stick a clog in a cog. Thoughts?
It's good.
describe the force by which you insert it. Are you tentatively? Are you full send?
Can you phrase that differently, man?
I'm sorry. The transaction cannot be completed as follows.
Don't answer the question. Just say you put it in. Just don't feed it. Don't feed the moment.
Just be like so incredibly descriptive that it cannot be mistaken any other way.
I will
Like
most certainly try.
go
Okay.
down, like even describe the atomic makeup of the clog shoe and the atomic makeup of the gear and how you're using inertia to displace the functions of the cog with the shoe.
Okay. I think I got this. All right. So basically, I'm taking my clog, which is circle shaped, and I'm putting it
All right.
into the trapezoid hole. Thoughts, feelings, concerns?
hey, are you trying to do so like a barbarian? Or more like a rogue? Like trying to get the
More like
opportune moment?
more like a sweet
Like is it like an old man swiping his credit card at the Kroger?
It's similar to that of an old man who doesn't understand the concept of please remove card at a at one of those chip readers, you know. He doesn't understand that concept. So what he's doing is he's placing the cog or the clog in the closest opening towards him in the gear, so that way he can hopefully just frick something up and see what happens. And if it breaks, he has duct tape. So.
Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Ooh, sheesh. That's gonna be a
75.
23.
I knew it.
All right. As you try to disrupt the flow and the spinnings of these cogs, which are meant to rotate around these large platforms on the ground, it is quickly apparent as your cog from your foot, before it starts really cracking into the wood at all, it shoots right out, and you are able to dodge your cog from the clog. Your clog from the cog.
Mm-hmm.
But your clog takes 1d4 crushing damage.
Oh, wow.
I got that from the Croc store.
Your clogs are alive!
An alligator. Okay. It takes 3 damage.
The effect would be as if there is wood, a wooden sound like a cane that strikes the ground slightly before your foot. Receive a -1 to stealth checks in the future for walking until you repair your clock.
Duct tape, duct tape, duct tape, duct tape.
You shall have to wait until your next turn before you can duct tape.
Rack. Okay.
This is absolutely just inspired gameplay.
Alright, going back to the short bow goblin. We're gonna fire off to this person that has brought us such great annoyance. And that is gonna be a 19 to hit.
To hit who? Me?
Yes, you, the one who tries to be sneaky, but is not so sneaky.
Yep, that 19 definitely claps, that's for sure.
And it's gonna stick an arrow in your thigh for 8 damage.
Okay. Alright.
It's in the bone.
It's in the bone.
Oh no!
As I weep. Alright.
Alright, moving over to Widdles again.
So it sounds like, by demand of literary fiction, I need to grab a spear and throw it at his other thigh, correct? Like, is that what the fates are telling me to do right now?
Search your feelings.
Now, you could do this. You could make this, interesting. You could say if you roll on the lower half of a d20, you don't do anything to me, and you hurt the goblin. Or if you roll on the higher half, you absolutely just incinerate my other leg, my other patella. I mean, I guess technically I didn't need it anyways, as long as you're willing to. Oh, I could just mage hand myself around. That'd be fine.
I like that. I think that, again, he needs you as a meat shield. He sees that you're going down fast. You are not a tank in our party. And so he's just going to do when I say nonchalant, but just not overly exaggerated, but just another double Eldritch Blast to the goblin. And he rolled a 26 and a 21 to hit. Okay. So he does He does 28 points of damage. Man, I'm doing great on those damage rolls.
How did you do it?
So in this one, what he does is, because it wasn't as concentrated with anger and malice and just focusing everything, all of his emotional strife from the decision that Reavereaper made, it was just kind of more nonchalant, like pew pew. So it's a little more chaotic. So what it does is the first bolt hits the goblin in the leg, kind of flipping the goblin over a little bit, with the second bolt slamming the goblin in its back and just exploding everything outwards against the wall. And then the goblin tumbles to the ground.
Do I get burned or singed by the Eldritch Blast at all? Taking
No,
a 1d4
this was
damage?
kind of like more of like a kind of like just, you know, casual pew pew. He's not even really looking in your direction. Just kind of like a, let's get this over with, pew pew. Yep.
Oh, you know what'd be so cool? We totally need to get like a custom wand that looks like a Glock, but the magic just fires out of the end of the gun. So you could have like an Eldritch Glock, specifically for Eldritch Blasts. Semi-auto Eldritch Glock? Dude, that'd be sick. Oh, I'd be so
Semi-auto
down.
Eldritch Glock. Oh, that's funny.
Oh, man.
You know, if we switch, well, if we ever do a campaign that's, I think Spelljammer is the one that's kind of like set like in space and things like that. That would be pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Eldritch Glock this.
That's like its only function is just Eldritch Blast. Does nothing else.
Please note that the party had 11,000 XP per character and can now add 3 times 50 XP to your totals.
Okay, wait,
Coming
so
out
we
to
have-
11,150 experience points.
Good.
Where?
So wait, hold on. What was the total again?
11150.
Awesome.
Sorry, what was that? I'm just kidding.
So that would take us to... You said we had 11,000 to start? And then...
That's correct.
Okay, so then we add another 11,150?
Add 150. 50 from each goblin to your
Oh.
existing 11,000.
Okay. I was like, wow, I think I just went from level 5 to level 16. It's like, yeah! Let's go.
Christmas miracle.
Oh boy!
Power leveled.
The party finds themselves easily defeating and vanquishing the current foes. And upon further inspection, more is revealed as characters have been able to come out. The floor in this chamber features sections that rotate both clockwise and counterclockwise. The exit to this chamber can now be seen, but is blocked by a continuously rising and falling steel plate, which makes any attempt to pick the lock impossible without endangering one's arms. The secret to escaping lies in stopping the motion of this rising and falling steel plate, which seems to be rhythmic in its motions, similar to the innermost plate, the innermost circular plate of the room.
Excuse me.
Okay.
What if?
I have an idea. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh. So I have a turtle shell, guys. What if I retract into my turtle shell, roll under the steel plate so you guys can walk underneath? Or will that just crush me and kill me to death with a real gun?
The real guy.
Wait! Steve! I mean, okay, wait, no, I need to be canon about this. Reavereaper shouts over to Widdles. Widdles! Do you have Fireball? Do you know that magic?
Oops. Yeah. Not really. I got my own little spell. My
Okay.
god doesn't like me using fire after that one incident. So I got another spell. It's called... It's Flaming Sphere.
Okay, okay.
Yay!
Hear me out. There was this huge thing in Neverwinter. I loved it. It was basically, there were these people, they, from a different part of Faerun, and they put on these plays and they were awesome, and we'd go to see them. And one of the things is they had a character, and he could put his hands like this, and then like this, and like that, and a big ball of light would come out, destroying whatever was in his path. Okay, it was awesome. I loved it. It was great. And then the necromancers captured me, and that's a different story for another day. But how about I do my fireball, and you do your fire sphere, and we combine it together, and we fire it at the door, melting the door, and we escape. And then we could even ask Anvil if he has any incantations or fish. And we could combine all of our magic together. And we fire it at the door at the same time, destroying it.
So, at this, he kind of cocks his head a little bit, Widdles does. Josh, what did you say the door was made out of? Or have we really investigated the door yet?
He said steel.
It was steel?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a way for us to determine how thick the steel door is?
So once more, just for description. The exit to this chamber is blocked by a continuously rising and falling steel plate, which makes any attempt to pick the lock of the door impossible without endangering one's arms. Going more specifically to the door itself, there's another door on the opposite side of this chamber, a steel panel rising and falling in front of it as the gears turn. But yes, you may assume that this door as well is steel.
We could just destroy the gears. Maybe.
With a clog, perhaps?
With a gun.
What have I been saying the whole time? Oh my.
Just kidding. Hey, I'm willing to sacrifice my entire character to the steel plate. I mean, I've got the light in my brain, guys.
Is there any of these cogs that are loose, like you can just take them out?
Well, that's very interesting, but you should ask inside your brain. Now, see, I don't know.
I'm saying that to the worm.
You know, these look pretty dang secure,
Said the worm?
said the worm.
You said... Sorry. You mentioned earlier that there were cogs laying about the room, correct? Just free-floating cogs?
Only the cogs that you can see in between each of the rotating platforms.
Okay.
So not necessarily free floating, just in between the sections. You can see the cogs.
Okay, and so the cogs are turning and they're making the steel plate go up and down. And if I'm picturing this correctly, if we were to stop the cogs somehow, that the steel plate would stop moving and allowing us to then access the door. Is that the scenario that I'm picturing in my mind?
Correct. And it seems as though the rising and falling steel plate is in rhythmic design similar to the innermost plate of turning cogs.
So,
However, to get there, again, the floor in this chamber features sections that rotate both clockwise and counterclockwise.
Okay.
As you go more and more inward to the area.
So I am going to, without group discussion, I am going to cast Mage Hand. My Mage Hand is going to pick up a scimitar, float it across the room, and while I'm going to try to time it nicely, it's really just going to be more a case of, will this idea work? And I guide the Mage Hand to, like, stop the cogs in that little thing that's cogging. So instead of using a clog to cog, I'm using a scimitar. And I'm hoping the goblin scimitar is strong enough to stop it.
Oh, and okay, while he's doing that, I go over and I begin to pick up the bodies of the goblins to help in this endeavor.
Ooh, but I searched them first.
There you go.
Good idea. I empty their pockets first. I grab them by the legs and I shake them like
one
this.
messed up guy.
Grab them by the clogs.
Ooh, the tenders!
Back from
We
the
need to
deck.
call the
What?
boss.
They're doing bad things to those poor goblin bodies.
All right. So what shakes before you are some scraps, some pieces bitten off here or there of bits of food and meat, but also a collective pool of goblin treasure equating to 6 gold pieces falls out.
Okay.
Please add that to your own sheet, and we'll not be tracking that for you.
That's for all, like, okay, so collective 6 gold. So I get 6 gold.
So it was just 6 gold pieces, or was it something else? It was like a treasure.
A goblin's treasure of 6 gold pieces.
Okay.
The scimitar floats through the air seemingly by itself and is shoved into the gears, trying to arrest their motion, and promptly snaps in twain from the sheer force of these massive gears spinning in motion.
Yeah.
Question?
I was worried about that.
Oh, okay.
There's some high torque on those gears. Dag nabbit. Well, sorry, Turtle, you're gonna be smashed in two with that kind of force. We got at least 1200 psi going on that one.
What if we melt the gears, guys, with your, like, little spell casting stuff?
Whoa, that's such a good idea! I say as Reavereaper.
Somebody give her a cookie!
Okay.
Oh boy.
As I'm dragging this goblin that I've successfully looted, I begin to just like push him down into the gears just to see if anything happens. and that's phase 1 of my plan. So I need to see if this works.
Sorry, I just had a thought. My character knows Revivify. How horrifying would it be if I would cast Revivify on the goblin that's just now been put in... Welcome back!
That's the-
Yes, this gives Widdles much joy.
I'm not gonna do that. That's just wrong. That's wrong, even for Widdles. Widdles isn't that kind of evil. Oh, that's...
What in the name of all that is sweet and good are you guys doing?
We're committing many horrific crimes.
I'm just trying to jam the gears with the tools that I have, okay? And these tools happen to be once alive, and now they're not.
So you notice a satyr comes out from amongst some of the debris that was before it was able to fully spin around, was hiding him. But hearing all the clamor and everything, and seeing these bodies starting to be dragged towards the center of this arena, the satyr confronts you, even further.
Now, what kind of people would do such a thing? You've already defeated them. Let's have a drink. Let's stop. Let's wait just a little bit before we do something truly barbaric.
Look, okay?
Widdles puts down his hand that's getting ready to cast Revivify, and he's like, okay.
Let me explain myself, okay?
Oh my goodness.
I have an arrow in my leg, and I'm trying to get out of this room. It's rough right now, okay? I'm having a problem.
How in the world did you get an arrow in your leg?
The goblin shot me straight clean through the patella, okay? I'm suffering. I'm literally suffering. I have a problem. It's big, and it hurts.
I mean, is this the way to overcome that problem?
Look, I have no idea, alright? I'm trying to just get out of this room. Because I don't know how. Can you tell me how to get out of this room?
I mean, quite simply go back the way you came, of course.
Well, what's on the other side of that door?
Oh, that other door over there?
Yeah.
I'm afraid I can't tell you because the master didn't even tell me.
Who's your master? Who are you working for?
Who does number 2 work for?
Swear to me.
Now, I gotta say, before we talk about any of that, can we all just relax here? We're all friends. We can all just chill right now.
I drop the clog-laden leg of the goblin that I was about to toss into a gear so viciously. And I sit on the ground and I kind of just like hunch over my leg that has like the aft end of an arrow just sticking out of like the between part of my patella and knee bones.
Really quick, how close is the body to the gears right now. Because I'm thinking I'm going to Widdles would cast Mage Hand just to mess and get him in more in trouble. And he's going to nudge the goblin corpse into the gears, make it look like Reavereaper like tried to do it himself just to get him in trouble. If it's close enough, that is canon, and that is exactly what Widdles is going to do with Mage Hand.
So, the exact distance between these goblins and the centermost part of the room is probably still about 35 feet away. But that also includes hopping onto another one of the rotating platforms, keeping your balance as you do so upon your way.
Oh, bother. Yeah, that's not going to work out. Okay. Proceed with the dialogue.
So, why are you all here in the first place? Are you after the Master's treasure as well?
We fell down a ladder.
Whoa, 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 whoa. We heard treasure? Please, my good man, please, 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 tell us about your master's treasure that we would never, ever, ever want to steal unless it was available and needing to be relocated.
To be honest, I'm only here because he bullies me. You can come grab his treasure, but I don't even know what it looks like beyond that door. All I know is I was told to be right here because apparently I have a way with telling riddles in a way that's hard for folks to understand me. But beyond that, I'm just bored.
I have something really fun you could do if you're interested. I learned a thing during this battle. If you want to get back at your boss who's bullying you, you gotta do what the goblin did to me. Just fire an arrow straight through his knee. It hurts real bad. I'm suffering. I feel terrible. There is pain happening in my body as we speak. And
I can see that that's happening. Yeah, why do you persist? Why don't you head on back?
I can't move. It really hurts.
Not the way I saw you dragging those goblins.
That's called male pride. I have a lot of that. I'm also partly dead. But that's a story for another time.
Oh, I've seen about all of it by now.
Yeah. So, tell us a little bit more about yourself. How did you get a job in a place such as this, Mr. Sater?
Oh, one or two drinking parties going the wrong way, and I open up my big fat mouth after consuming a good amount of the finest wine this side of Waterdeep. And lo and behold, I can't remember what happens next, and all I know is there's this presence, this dark voice just commanding me some awful things. And all I know is I gotta stay here, otherwise he'll know that I left, and he'll come find me again. He's done it about, I don't know. What year is it?
2025 in the year of our Lord.
Let's go.
I say to the worm.
Hey, yo, man, the name is Jesus, all right?
Oh, no.
Jesus the worm?
Oh, no, whoa, hold on. My name ain't no Jesus. I'm saying
yes.
this is the year of Jesus. You're saying, oh, this is the year of our Lord. But his name, he's got a name. Man, he saved us all.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
no.
why I
Wait,
say our Lord.
can we all hear this dialogue?
You're just hearing
Apricot!
apricots, apricots, aprons, apricots.
Yeah! I start applauding.
No, I'm about to throw the Bible at this worm. And let him know who our Lord and Savior is. You know what? Can I baptize in my own head? I think I can conjure up some water.
Oh, that would be awesome.
You ever heard of a Christian?
So, to refocus the conversation back on where it needs to be, the treasure. Please do tell about what the treasure is, and you've been here for quite a while, I can see. Perhaps you know a trick or two to get past these infernal cogs, so that we may be on our merry way. Because that way doesn't work for us anymore, and so we must go that way or that way. You see, we're in a bit of a pickle. So please elaborate, illuminate.
Widdles, but the thing is, though, is you have to think the Lord is our treasure, so we have to keep talking about this. You feel?
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die in this dungeon,
Preach.
surrounded by idiots.
Preach.
And one almost got killed by 3
You
goblins.
keep preaching
I can
like
take
that.
on 5 slimes. You can't even take on 3 goblins. And now we're talking about the Lord and Savior in the year 2025, when it clearly is 1149, the year of Tiamat. Okay, I'm gonna die. Satyr, please ignore fish. The fish has clogged too much today. He needs some chips. Maybe I could get like 5 more amulets, and everyone can have an amulet but myself. Maybe I can pull that off. I wonder what kind of curse that would be. Probably wouldn't be worth it. Continue, Satyr. Please continue. For my sake. Purely for my sake, please, just tell us the information. For me, please, I'm begging.
Well, tell you what. Because my unknown master knows whether or not I follow the rules. One thing that he didn't say, or hasn't punished me for, is for a small price, giving you more than one riddle to answer. And if you can answer the riddle correctly, I'll tell you what to do next.
You know, we got 2 great goblin bodies. They are phenomenal. You can do a lot of things with them. You can eat them. You can crush them up. You can look at them. You can let them rot.
Oh.
And you know what?
No,
I
no,
know
no.
that
Oh,
you don't want
no,
bodies.
that is horrendous. No way.
The Nakin Master wants these bodies bad. And I am taking something precious from one of our team members, corpses, and offering them to you. And that's not good enough? Oh man, I don't know.
You notice that the longer you engage in this kind of speech, this hedonistic satyr does indulge in pleasures of the flesh, but nothing of the sort. He is quickly turned off towards any such boons of getting additional riddles, if Widdles continues down this path.
Okay, you don't want the corpses. I can see in your eyes. What sort of treasure do you want, pray tell?
I mean, whatever y'all got to drink, I haven't had a good wine in years. No one brings any such things down here.
That's it? I mean, yes, of course, that's very, very, very important. A good stiff drink, man, we haven't come across something like that. I think we might have gotten something around here somewhere.
Okay. I okay. I start talking to the satyr. I kind of just jump right in there. I say, "Okay, look, all right. I know where you can get some great wine. It's nice. It's real nice. But I need to take a trip up to the surface. Now, if you'll help me remove this arrow from my knee and give me a little something to kill the pain, I will bring you some wine."
I mean, I don't really have, like, healing spells or anything like that. I could pull it out for you.
Widdles!
Can you give it a little twist when you do, too?
Widdles! Whoa! 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 Whoa!
The twisting helps
Whoa!
the healing.
No.
Trust me, the twisting helps
Hey,
the
man.
healing.
This guy is dark. Why
This
is he
guy-
the leader of our party?
I don't know.
Igor?
I have no idea. I didn't agree to it. I'm just here for the ride. But, Widdles, would you do me a solid? Let me bite down on the mage hand while he pulls the arrow out. Please. Just give me that.
Okay, if you're the one that gets the wine, sure.
That was the plan. Yeah. Thanks, dog.
Then, yeah, you can bite down on my mage hand that I have no emotional connection to at all. You know what? You can bite as hard as you want. I'll tell you what, you can do that.
Thanks.
Extending your leg in the general direction of the satyr, he awkwardly handles this protruding arrow from your leg, looking at you one last time as if in confirmation to see if this is truly what you want him to do.
I don't know of anybody else in this party that can heal me. Can anyone else heal me? I give one last general plea for help. And aprons!
Yeah.
Oh! I like the sound of aprons. Aprons. And
Tell you what. Promise me next time you'll think a little more before you pull something. And I'll heal you for a couple points of... I'll do a little healing. And... Hold on.
So with that, you see that Widdles kind of like, just like with a little bit of a grimace, almost if this is causing him physical pain to call upon his celestial patron. Really quick, DM. Hold on. I guess I need to know. I don't know the rules of healing in this world. If an arrow's like in his thigh right now, and I heal and I do a healing spell, does that remove the arrow, or does that like, are we going like very literal, like where it's going to heal around the arrow and now the arrow becomes part of him? Like, how hyper realistic are we going with the healing here?
It would heal around the arrow
oh,
as best as it could.
Patella skewers style, guys. Snack
oh
time.
yeah, let's go.
Okay, so what Widdles will do then, because he's kind of like really reluctant, he'll do a medicine check and do his best to remove the arrow without causing more damage, but that's just kind of more a function of things. And then he will, well, I'm guessing a medicine check, but he'll pull out the arrow himself, because obviously the satyr, I mean, if one of them's going to do it, might as well be the person that actually has a little bit of a medicine, bonus to it. And then he'll cast healing to heal him up.
A 16 or higher will result in just a 1d4 damage die of slashing damage or piercing damage being done.
Okay. We'll see. Oh yeah, that was a 7.
as you're trying to take this arrow out of his knee, I walk over and I hand Reavereaper a potion of healing.
The energy. It surges through my body.
But this is obviously
Right.
after the arrow is out.
So, was it a total of 7 Widdles?
So it was, the medicine roll was just a 7.
All right, so first take 3d4 damage. Reavereaper.
Jeez. Roll low.
That's 9?
So what is your current hit total?
15.
And then Anvil, what was the healing properties of that potion? What dice does he need to roll?
So it's 2d4 plus 2.
Okay, so I have 10 health right now.
All right, maxed out.
Wait,
Wait, after the healing?
you gain 10 health, or you have just 10 health?
So I had 15, then I took 9,
You lost.
and then I gained back another little bit. So I only lost 5 points of damage.
So
So I
you
have 10
only so this potion of healing only gave you
It gave
4.
me. Yeah, it only gave me 4.
Oh my gosh.
That's the lowest it could have gotten.
Mm-hmm.
So you rolled almost max damage and like minimal. My goodness, man. Okay, so
That's what happens.
seeing the deplorable state you're in,
Mm-hmm.
Widdles just shakes his head, and you heal up. Let me see. Do I get any bonuses with this?
No fudging numbers.
Yeah. So you gain 7 points of health.
Sweet.
And so what are you at currently then?
17.
Okay, I am so glad that someone else did this. Because if it were up to me, I'm pretty sure I would have done more harm than good. But I'm interested to see what you bring back as far as the best wines. And I will say, for each flavor of wine that you bring, you can have another do-over of the riddle.
Got you. And I run as best as a slightly injured man can run out of the tunnel.
Get yourself a healing potion, and with this group, we're probably gonna need 10 different flavors, maybe 12.
I acknowledge within my heart this request, and I continue to run.
So, Satyr, how you doing?
A little bored. Say, when he comes back, how about we play a drinking game?
Yeah, I don't do drinking games after my loss to that demonic prince a couple of years ago. How about this? How about we count the odors that we can smell? I'll go first. I can smell 5 odors right now. What can you smell?
Roll for perception. Or insight, rather.
Not good. My insight check is really that's it. 6.
His face says no. I don't want to play.
Okay, so really quick,
Oh.
I should specify about where I'm going. I'm following the tunnel back out and then up the ladder into the tavern.
Okay, so you don't
Okay.
like the smells.
So let's do a round here then.
Yep.
And we'll do one round of the party still in.
Oh, I'm not narrating anything. So let's do one round of the party stating what they would like to do for the duration that Reavereaper is gone. And then we'll go to Reavereaper. And so we'll go youngest to oldest.
Okay, so I personally don't really have a whole lot that I want to do. But I want to fix my clog.
Okay.
And tape it back together.
That's honorable.
Thank
So to
you,
be
thank you.
as
Appreciate it.
true as possible, when you were strapping down with your duct tape, probably used up a roll.
Okay.
And so when you're using the duct tape here, what percentage of the roll? We're gonna roll for how much of this roll you're gonna use up. But how many rolls do you currently have on your person? Just to make sure we're keeping track.
I usually keep 5 on me, including the one on my staff. So I currently have 4 rolls.
Okay. All right, go ahead and roll a percentile, and this is how much you'll have left after fixing your clog.
I have 70% left.
Okay. And then go ahead and roll me, because that's how much you used, but as far as how you done did. Either a medicine or a survival check. Unless you can argue a different kind of check.
I think it would be funny to do a
Religion.
medicine check on the clog.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
Dumps a
medicine
potion
because
of
that's
healing
my
down
that's
the
my
down the
that's
clog.
my pride and joy.
Okay, go ahead and roll for medicine.
Dude, I've been getting stupid good rolls like the whole night. So that would be dirty 20.
So there's not just a boo-boo, but you see exactly how it would fit back together from being crunched, what position it would need to be in before you wind it right back up. So,
Okay.
go ahead and take off that -1 to stealth. You have a repaired
Okay.
clog that is now partially waterproof.
Whoop, whoop.
Ooh, she improved it even.
All right,
Red
go ahead and
greened it.
So tricksy.
All right, Cricket, you girl.
Oh, what the heck?
Your turn.
Wait, so I was gone when you were taking your turn. Where are you at right now?
Basically, what happened is I got the arrow like just torn out of my leg. Like I'm pretty sure there's bones missing at this point, and
The tower skewer.
vital pieces to the knee are like gone, and so
Okay.
but we're good. We're healed, right? 17 health, and now I'm running to go and fetch flavors of wine for the satyr friend, and so I'm
you
on,
need help?
I'm on my way up to the bar at the top of the yawning portal.
Wait, can I catch up to you and like carry you there
Well, I
so
mean,
you don't take any more damage?
well, no, I'm running, so clearly, like we're cooking right now.
Oh yeah, you're fine. You're good.
And so yeah, no, we're all right. We're doing okay.
Okay.
Sufficiently healed. So that's kind of where we're at. Patricia just did a thing.
Medicine.
Yeah.
Medicine for Clog, yeah.
Medicine. Wait. So can I take the amulet from Anvil and I'll stick it on me so then Anvil can take a turn, and we'll like start rotating through. I felt so bad. I still can't believe that.
Honestly, I think Jordan's been really enjoying chilling with this worm. I think he's got a little bit of a worm thing going on, and he wants it to keep going. And I don't blame him.
Brain worm. His name is Byron, by the way.
Byron? Okay,
Yeah.
well,
The brain worm.
I am like really close to converting Byron, and like this whole time we've been having a very, very one-sided. Because I'm very persuasive, I'm very smart, and I also have a very good religion knowledge.
Oh yeah.
I've been really rocking this conversation with Byron, on our Lord and Savior, and so this heathen's about to feel the grace of God, and I'm about to help him get the power of the Holy Ghost. All he has to do is,
Some
submit.
baptism.
He has to repent of his evil ways, willingly give up.
Hallelujah.
Giving over the bodies. He becomes a companion that no longer affects others.
Oh man. Okay.
Turn our curse into a little blessing.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
But no, but right now there's definitely a religious discussion going on, and he can't leave because I'm not giving up the amulet.
Oh what? Okay.
Wow. Let's go.
And man,
I like this idea.
It is so comfy in here. There's so much space. I got space to just lounge and stretch finally.
I love that.
So wait, you were talking about this plan of salvation or something like that?
Indeed.
Yeah.
The Lord
Oh,
loves
yeah.
you, and there's a thing called the premortal existence, and we will start from there.
Hallelujah.
I got time. Heck, I'll even go invite some of my friends if I can.
Oh! Let's go! He's golden! Yes! Oh, that's awesome.
All right. Well, let me go ahead and tell you that if you're going to be bringing your friends, we can't be adding curses to myself and my friends, or else in the pursuit of eternity, I might be losing myself in reality, which philosophically might be good, but what do you say? And obviously I'm using a different voice in my head than the one that is spoken.
So you're saying they have to wait for salvation?
I'm not saying they have to wait. I'm saying that there has to be a promise of no harm. See, my comrades can only hear apricots and aprons because I have you in my mind. And see that.
Oh, that's the nicest thing anyone has ever said. You're in my mind too.
Oh, but who else? Who else has us in their mind at all times without falter? Jesus Christ.
My God.
Dude, DM, that was pretty smooth, man. I think that there should be a conversion roll going on here.
Yes! Do it! And then we can make friends with the worm. It'll be good, man.
So proceeding on to Reavereaper.
Okay. I mumble to myself, there's a good thing happening downstairs. I can feel it. Reminds me of what happened to me all those years ago.
In Africa. in the faraway land of Africa.
This did
Oh,
not
yeah.
happen in Faerun. No, it didn't. All right. So I assume I'm in the bar now, and I
You
scan.
find yourself right back into the yawning portal.
I look around.
And before you is a similar scene as to when you left, with Durnan keeping the bar table just as well kept as before.
Okay. Cool.
This thing.
Let's see. So, let me see here. Okay. I go up to Durnan and I say, "My good sir, I have a rather large favor to ask."
Why, it's you. Welcome back. Your companions. Did they not make it?
Well, they're in a place. They're in a funny place. And this is gonna sound extremely strange. But for them to get out, they need as many different flavors of wine that you can give me.
Now, hold on a second here. Wait. Hold on. I've learned not to ask questions. Yeah, we've got wine. Let's see. Evermead is obviously not what we carry here. Golden mead by the elves of Evermead. No. We got your classic dwarven stout wine. We got your fire amber, Thayan red. Oh gosh, I mean, if you want to go a little bit higher, there's a purple grape mash number 3 is one of my favorites. The fanciest we get is the kind of the wizard of wines, either the Red Dragon Crush or the Champagne du Leston. But I'm not quite sure what exactly you're looking for here.
I think you just listed everything I'm looking for. Thank you.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Like, you want all of that?
This is a pretty big problem.
Okay. I mean, how much of each do you want? I can give you a bottle of each.
A bottle of each will do.
Well, all right. Well, first off, here's your dwarven stout wine. That'll be 15 gold for this bottle.
Okay. That's good. So
All right.
let's...
And you're tracking this on your sheet, right? With your gold and everything?
So you said it was 15 gold for the Dwarven Stout?
Aye.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Now that one right there is a hearty, almost syrupy wine with strong earthy flavors. And so I would highly recommend letting it breathe a little bit more.
Okay.
That. Okay. All right. Here you go. a nice stony gray bottle of dwarven stout wine. Now, you sure you want the fire amber as well? This one's a warm, spicy wine. And sometimes it can pack quite the punch.
That it can. Yep. It's quite popular in Neverwinter, where I'm from.
Okay.
Yep. I like
All
that
right.
one.
That'll be 10 gold pieces for this bottle.
Okay. What's the next one?
I mean, right here, I have a couple of rare bottles in my collection. For just 50 gold, you can get a Feyan Red wine. This dark blood red wine from Fey carries notes of blackberry and licorice.
It's perfect. I'll take that one too.
Although grateful, the tavern keeper, the barkeeper, is starting to get a little bit suspicious as you're handing over this gold. And just the demeanor by which you're buying all of this seems as though you might have lost some kind of bet. He gets nervous as he approaches you with the next set.
I ask him, is everything okay? I'm just buying this.
Well, I'm just wondering why so much. Well, no, it's none of my business. None of my business.
Oh, okay. Look,
My apologies.
No, you're fine. It's all right. We're dealing with
You know what?
we're dealing with a very, very, very hedonistic satyr. Okay, he's got some problems. It's rough, and he's not letting my friends go until I give him the wine. I got out with my life.
Oh wait,
I got shot in the
Carl?
knee, and I went through a terrible surgery where I almost died.
Wait. Are you talking about Carl?
Yes, I'm talking about Carl. The satyr. The one who gets bullied mercilessly. And he's now bullying my friends mercilessly.
Now, bullying. Now that doesn't quite sound like Carl I know. But he is one for a good wines here there. Let's see, tell you what. Oh.
Maybe.
Well, I'll make sure to label these wines pretty well because he knows his wines.
Okay. Maybe this wine is what it will take for Carl to calm down. I'm sure Carl is a reasonable guy, but man, sounds like he's going through a lot right now. And it's coming out on my friends.
Well, I mean, could you bring Carl back? He got some of our other patrons here in trouble every once in a while for how much you would, goad him into drinking contests. Now, I'll tell you what, it's hard to beat a satyr like him, but if you can, there's a true treasure waiting right there. Heck, that's how I even paid for this whole place to get remodeled. I was one of the only ones to outbeat him, outclass him in drinking.
Okay,
but
wait.
As it goes,
from what you've told me so far, now, a little backstory for you. I came from King Neveremember's Royal Guard. I'm honorable. I live up to a deal, or my life is forfeit. I will shake. If you allow us to take this wine to Carl, I will give you a hefty percentage of my share. I will make sure that you have the money that you need to keep this tavern going. Let's see.
Go
What
ahead
can
and
I
roll,
what can I get?
roll for persuasion.
Okay. Ah! Curse this dice! Oh, no, it's
Sounds
okay.
like you need a dunce chair.
It's a 6. But I also but I don't want to do that to him. How can I be honorable when the dice do not honor me?
Hey, listen, buddy. I don't know you as far as I can throw you, which means I trust you just the same. We need to have a little bit more credit between you and I before we go. I go off of promises here.
Look.
Tell you what, if you keep paying,
I'll give you my light crossbow and my dagger, the only 2 weapons that I have, and they're very important to me. You keep them. Okay? You keep them until I bring you the gold back. If I never bring you the gold back, then that's just how it's gonna have to be. You keep those, you sell them, you do whatever you can with them, okay? I'll even give you the 20 bolts that I have for these, okay? It's all yours. And if I don't come back with that gold, you keep them forever. It's yours. I'm giving you what I have. I would give you my Fey ancestry and my dark vision if I could. But those are, well, mine. On a very physical level. And that would be strange. But I'm giving you literally a huge percentage of my only earthly possessions. This is all I have.
So you notice that being an innkeeper and often dealing with trades, this tavern keeper, Gurnin, is gruff but fair. And fair he is, and after doing the calculation, he gives you an interesting look.
all right, listen, friend. You seem like a nice guy. But however, all of this put together of what you've given me comes out to about, I don't know, 28, 30 pieces of gold. That's a couple more bottles of wine. How much more wine are you wanting here?
I just need as much as you'll give me.
I'll give you 30 gold pieces worth of more wine if you give me all of those.
That's fine.
All right. Well, tell you what here. Now, you said as many kinds of wine or just as much wine? Because I have a 30 gold piece bottle of black blossom wine right here.
I need kinds. I need different flavors.
Okay. Well, this one right here, this is a nice Red Dragon Crush Wizards of Wines. Now you're writing this down, right?
Yes, I've been keeping track.
So this one is 10 gold pieces.
Okay.
Now, have I already introduced you to this Purple Grape Mash?
Yeah, we talked a little bit about it.
And I already gave you that one, correct?
No.
So that one is actually 2 silver pieces.
Okay.
Now this one right here is a spice wine, served warm. It's called Mulled Cider Wine, and this is 5 silver pieces per bottle.
Could you repeat that name once more? Sorry.
So this one's a Mulled Cider Wine.
Okay.
And tell you what, it won't be the whole bottle, but I can give you a shot of the black blossom wine, a deep, almost black wine made with fermented blossoms with a rare flower.
That sounds amazing. However, is there a way I can get that to go? I have to go down a ladder. I don't.
Of course. Here's a small flask to carry that in. Yes.
Bless you, kind sir.
And with that, you notice that Durnan sees that the amount of training that will transpire is now over, and begins to close up some of the cabinets, hiding some of his more rare vintages, and nods his head to you as he assumes that you will take your bottles of wine and head out.
Sounds good. Now, could you repeat that last flavor of wine that I have in a little flask? It's like a...
That is the Black Blossom wine. And there's just a shot.
Perfect for a satyr.
You got it.
Durnan, you've been a great help. I hope that crossbow and the bolts and the dagger serve you well. I certainly hope that I can bring you all of your gold. Yes. It's gonna
I'll tell you what, you can get a drink on the house if you bring back the gold and then some for my supposed portion of the shares that you promised.
You got this. Now, let's see. Oh, I have an idea. To sweeten the pot even more. Okay. Dang it. I'm really torn because I want to do Charm Person on him. I want to do Charm Person so bad. Right? Because I can use this to get another bottle of wine for free. But I don't want to destroy my friendship.
Yes, give in to your evil sides. This will be great.
Batman's all about making sacrifices. Okay. I use Charm Person. No! What? Okay, no! Followed by fleeting motions. I go down that ladder so fast. That was a solid. That was a heavy one. I think my table just lost some screws, dude. Like, that was a heavy one.
Need a little timeout chair for your dice. So
yeah, no, I'm never using this green one again. This is cursed. This is cursed, man. Okay.
We shall see what awaits as you come back up.
Okay.
But all you hear is a faint voice. Durnan, are you okay? Before you continue down.
But now we fast forward as you present your wines to the satyr.
Here's the wine. And I slide it towards him. And I back up a bit.
Okay, we are ready for a drinking game. I'm ready for this. Are you guys ready? I fight. You know, you just give me a wine for every try of a riddle that you get. I mean, you could even get on the first try, but hey, we got a real drinking game coming around here. Who's in? Who's in?
I'm in.
Hold on.
Gotta get the right ambiance. Hold on. What are the stakes of this drinking game? People don't play without getting something and giving something. What are we giving you?
I just dropped so much gold. Like, you don't even understand, okay? I just dropped so much gold. On this wine.
Rick, calm down, Arrow Pants. We're trying to keep
That's
your
not
mind the way
funny.
it belongs.
That's fresh. That's a low blow. That is fresh.
Don't give him anything
All right.
else. We need to know the
Alright,
rules.
hold on. First off, what kinds of wines do we have here?
Oh yeah, let me tell you. I got the good stuff. We got Dwarven Stout. We got Dragon Crush. We got Purple Grape Mash. The nice stuff. Top shelf, even. We got Mulled Cider Wine. And this little tiny flask of Black Blossom Wine. Only for the greatest. And I put it back.
Oh my goodness.
And
Well, I'll tell you what.
we have one that it's two that I'm not super sure of the name of. I know one of them starts with Thayan and the other one's like a fire wine.
Well, I see. That must for sure be a fire amber.
Tis.
And what was that last one you were talking about?
It's a Thayan something.
Oh, a thin red?
Yes. Delicious to the taste.
Oh, yes. And very desirable.
Oh, yes. Most definitely.
I see. Alright, everybody gather around. Let me explain the rules here.
Okay.
Alright, he proceeds to explain the rules of the game that everyone who wants to join in, essentially the last one standing is the winner.
This is gonna get really interesting really fast.
I walk over and I take the necklace and I put it on Widdles without him essentially knowing. And
If you can roll higher than a 15 on a stealth, then go ahead.
You know what? I voluntarily failed that. I want to see how this plays out.
so I just put it on Widdles and I say, hold that.
Hold that.
Apricots.
We don't want to get into any drinking games unless we feel like we can have a better shot at drinking versus the widow. Not widows, the widow. I want to know the widow.
I mean, I can give you the riddle first. But I would let me have a shot of that. Oh, delicious! As you promised. This. Oh, what was the shot of?
Oh, you must be talking
answers,
about.
Before he even answers, I say nope. Widow.
Oh. All right. Here we go. Are you ready? Let's make this.
This is the widow that we have to answer.
Yeah. Yes. Of course. I mean, the first riddle. If you get it, then you're done. What? Right here. Please. The wine. Well, we must hurry then. Here we go. Are you ready?
Yep.
Now, who will be the one to answer this? This is one at a time, you see. Otherwise, it doesn't count and I can't help you.
I'll go first.
Alright. Are you ready?
Yes.
We guards can be short. We guards can be tall. And without guards like me, the whole city would fall. What am I?
So you said we got
Widows is dutifully using the internet to make sure that we get the right answer.
Widows. I guess. No, but you said we guards can be what?
Can be short. We guards can be tall. And without guards like me, the whole city would fall. What am I?
I feel like I've heard this one before.
Oh, please say you have. I would love to move on and partake of these fine wines.
Repeat one more time.
Certainly. However, this is just for your friend. We guards can be short. We guards can be tall. And without guards like me, the whole city would fall.
Man, I got nothing.
We guards can be short, we guards can be tall. But without guards like me, the whole city would fall. Walls?
I'm sorry?
Walls!
Oh, bless your heart. Bless your heart. Everyone, a round of applause.
He's like just being sarcastic.
Oh, you've done it. Yes. Oh, you've done it. Yes, I'll help you gain access to the door beyond. But please, I have my own treasures too. I would love to play this drinking game, if for nothing else, to beat this boredom, and to get a chance to taste all of these fine wines.
Bug off, Woozer.
Whoa, hey, whoa. Hang on. So
Time to go.
I reach into my pocket and I say, "Good sir, you've played a good game. This is for you." And I hand him the small little flask.
Oh, bless your heart. Gladly. What was your name, friend?
You can call me Reeve.
Ah, Reeve. I'll drink to your name then, and I shall remember it here on out. If you can by some chance help me be freed from this master, I will gladly play a drinking game with you at any time, any place, you name it.
I have a question for you. Your master, has he ever given a hint as to where he may be?
None of the sort. I just know I've been magicked away over here, and every time I try to leave, this deep, growling, booming voice rings in my head and brings me on back here, or one of the other thugs finds me, knows who I am, and knows to bring me back.
Do you ever go upstairs into the yawning portal?
I can't. I can't even leave these quarters, this arena right here, this testing center.
Interesting.
But yes.
Do you know...
But yes, let me...
Sorry. Do you know anybody named Durnan?
Oh, aye. He's my good friend. And quite honestly, the only one who has been able to beat me before in a drinking contest.
Interesting.
What, do you know of him? Are you friends with him as well?
I know of him. Our paths have crossed once or twice.
A fine man. Well, it would make sense he's the tavern keeper of the yawning portal. How would you not see him?
Yeah.
But anyway, yes, let me help you all. Yes, I can only help you this far.
And with that, this satyr flats his human hands and clinks his goat-like hooves on the ground. And by so doing, a stopping of the gears begins to happen, with the resting spot making that rising and falling steel plate perfectly presenting the way to the door. This friend of yours now, this Carl, indicates that how to get through that door is beyond him. He just knows how to stop the mechanism at play here.
Okay. Okay.
So, right here, we'll go youngest to oldest again. What shall you do next?
Wait, oldest to youngest?
Youngest to oldest.
Oh, youngest to oldest. Okay, sorry.
So what did I do?
Signal final. What are we gonna do now that the door is revealed?
Walk through it.
Genius.
Brilliant.
Alright, everyone except for Fish.
Roll a perception check.
I got a 1!
Oh, I got 15.
Dang.
17.
16.
Okay, so
Everyone but Cricket witnesses Fish disappearing as if through a wall, made of gas or air.
Oh.
And Fish, what you behold in front of you is a pile of treasure.
Oh.
And in this treasure, you find, or at least see in front of you, ooh, roll me a d4.
Three.
You see a giant chest in front of you. And upon it, you see a longsword, as well as, choose a number between 1 and 3,
2.
an amulet that seems to have a bear's head and a shield that it has in its jaws. And that is the insignia upon this amulet. So you have this chest, this longsword, and an amulet.
I want to go lick the amulet.
Whoa. That's sus.
Okay. As she's going over there, returning back to our other party members before she licks it, anything that you would like to do after seeing, except for Cricket, your comrade disappearing through this steel door?
Let's see. I guess it goes to me. So,
What about Danielle?
Ooh. Ooh.
oh wait. Oh, yeah. No.
Why, Danielle? It's your turn.
Hi, Junior.
Okay, because I don't perceive like what's happening. I don't know. Maybe I like. Ooh, can I roll a perception check again to try and like perceive a door at least, or like something? Or do I know I can walk through it? Like,
So you would have to wait a little bit of time before rolling another perception check, unless you're trying to perceive something besides the door-ish area.
Yeah. Oh, then maybe I'll just walk through the door. Meet Teresa on the other side.
Well, so you didn't see her go through.
didn't.
So as far as you know, she went through a trap door. As far as you know.
Ooh, okay. Maybe I take my chances and I just leap in there randomly. Could take me somewhere else. Could be a portal. I don't know what else to do. Or I could wait for someone else to make a turn and then like follow suit.
Wait, hold on. You actually hit. Oh wait, no, you don't. You don't. I forgot.
Okay, so what do you end up doing?
I wait for everybody else to make a turn and then I follow suit.
Okay. All right, Reavereaper.
I just go right in. I just follow suit.
Bomb diggity.
Okay, you perceive the same as you cross through that magical door. Anvil.
I gather up all of the booze. Make sure that nothing goes to the satyr. I got a problem with this guy. And so, there's no bottles, no nothing is going to be left behind. He's not going to eat anything. And, I kind of, I just, like, look at him, just very, like, take the amulet off of, Widdles, put it back on myself, continuing my missionary experience, and walking through that door.
Freedom.
Which, by the way, how close am I to getting this guy to read the scriptures? Like how close am I to I want to see a conversion. I want to see something happen. How close am I to that?
So first you gotta roll religion, and then you gotta roll persuasion.
First religion, then persuasion.
Yep.
Okay. So that was a nat 20 on religion, but with the modifier is 25, and then it was an 18 for persuasion.
This man's reading the scriptures.
He's speaking in tongues.
I'm listening here. So what's the first step?
I don't know what part of the conversation we've already gone through the plan of salvation and stuff. Like right now, like I've been quoting some First Nephi, and like we're about to open up into DNC. Like, what do we? Like, are you talking about the first article of faith? What are you talking about?
Let's see. I think I'm ready to pray. I've never done that before.
I would love that. So, fold your spiritual arms, brother. I know that.
As he is continuing on his missionary lessons. Winnow's, what are you gonna do as here? Yeah, these church or like the church organs coming out of Anvil's head.
So
Hallelujah.
I'm gonna fully admit I'm a little lost onto what everyone's happening. So as a recap for me, magical door opens. We all see, except for Danielle, that through the other side is a bunch of treasures. No.
No, so the satyr stops the mechanism from happening, and through platform 9 3/4, you see all of your comrades except for Cricket passing through this magical door.
Okay. So all I see is everyone else is going over here. Okay.
But you don't know what's beyond that door.
But I don't know what's beyond the door. And now, right now, Anvil is... Eyes are glowing, and there's like little... Oh no, Anvil's already gone through the door, too.
Well,
Okay, so-
eyes are glowing. I mean, I am thick with the spirit right now. Like, right now, there is work being done. I am gathering Israel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So in that case, I think that's the only thing for me to do.
He's got the riz.
Got the riz.
Oh.
Got the riz.
Yes.
I think what I'm going to do is with the satyr. I think. Shoot, I'm trying to think if I can squeak or. Oh wait, my detect magic. Does it notice anything on the satyr's body at all, or anything in the room?
You notice that the whole room is magically powered, which makes sense why the satyr was able to invoke the proper weaving of signs in order to stop it. But no particular magical objects upon the
Okay.
satyr.
So probably nothing straight. Okay, I'm just gonna follow straight through then to the next spot. I'm gonna go through the door
All right.
where they're going through.
You go through,
Thank you. I go through.
and you see exactly what everyone else is seeing. Except for fish, you see them sticking their tongue out, going towards the amulet.
Right,
And
towards the
Cricket
what?
has already said that they'll follow as well, so everyone is in the treasury. And now is the momentous occasion in which fish may lick the amulet,
Yes.
and the moment your tongue touches this amulet, you feel like a Giga Chad, like you can take the world.
What does it
And
taste like?
in that moment, it tastes like a bear.
Like, okay, now, are we talking like bear jerky or like licking hair?
Gummy bear, perhaps?
Like a
Cinnamon bear.
big, sweaty, stinky, snarling bear.
So hair.
That makes sense?
Dude, that's legendary.
All right. I feel like I just licked an Old Spice deodorant, but all right. Yeah.
And the
Let's
duration
go.
that you were licking the amulet of this amulet, your constitution immediately spiked to 19. And then when you ceased to lick, your constitution went back down to where it is.
So can I wear this thing and or put it in my mouth like a jawbreaker? Thoughts, feelings, concerns.
Yes to everything. And
Rad. Okay, so
you are now
I'm-
wearing this amulet that has an insignia of a bear with a shield in its jaws. And while you are wearing it, your constitution is set to 19.
gum. Okay, just to make sure I
insane.
have extra constitution, I'm
affects
just
your
gonna keep
health.
it tucked inside of my mouth. What?
Which affects your health. When your constitution rises, so too does your health.
Nice. Okay,
Sheesh.
so
Your comrade also seems in front of your very eyes. As soon as Fish is wearing this amulet of health, you notice a more stout-like demeanor, a more sturdy demeanor of Fish. You almost immediately gain a sense of trust in your comrade as you witness the tankiness ensuing before your eyes.
Wow. That's unbelievable. I haven't seen anything like that for so long. As my little red ruby-like eyes kind of shine for a brief moment, and I walk towards Fish, hand outstretched, as though I place it on her head. And I place it on her head.
What are you placing on my head?
My hand.
I don't know how I feel about this.
I don't know how I feel about it either. This is incredibly awkward for the both of us. It's just your constitution is just so unbelievably insane.
Now, okay, hear me out. If I am if I'm wearing the amulet, but I have the amulet inside of my mouth, if I spat on Mason's hand, would that give him like a +1 in Constitution?
No.
Dang. Okay. It's unfortunate.
Alright, so there is this amulet that your comrade is wearing. There's this longsword still resting upon this chest.
Mhm.
And then there's a chest yet to be opened.
Alright. So, let's see. Fish is gone. Now, is it Cricket's turn?
That is correct.
Ooh, okay. Oh, so how do you open up the chests? Is it okay, like, to do a perception check on those?
There are no locks on this particular chest.
Ooh, okay. Maybe I'll open it. I'm a little scared.
Okay, as
It's a
you
mimic.
push aside the longsword, you see within 3 objects. A wand, a flask, similar to the color that some of your comrades have drunken earlier, as well as an interesting, almost shiny bag of shimmering colors swirling on the outside.
I call the bag! I call the bag!
The total of the group now has a bag of holding.
Whoa! Let's go.
Oh, guys! Oh, wow. Okay.
Now,
I'll take
remember,
it.
you can totally put people inside of that.
I immediately scuttle over to Reeve and put him in the bag. Just
Fair
for
enough.
fun.
You allow this?
Just to do it.
This could be very interesting. This could be very, very, very interesting. I say, I go to Cricket. I notice. I hope. And I say, whoa, wait, not yet, not yet. Now, as to whether Cricket understands that or not, I will leave that up to the DM. Otherwise, I'm fine with getting put in the bag of holding.
I understand. Maybe later.
Definitely later. Definitely later.
I don't know how to wink.
Alright, so we have an amulet of health being worn by the dwarf. We have a bag of holding obtained by your turtle. We have this longsword, this wand of some kind, and a flask. So, Cricket, don't forget to add a bag of holding to your items list.
It's actually on there already.
Amazing.
I thought I had one to begin with, but I did not. But now I got one. I forgot.
Wow. Okay. Let's see. I take a look at the sword. I pick it up.
All right. So this longsword for you is a martial melee weapon that does 1d8 slashing if one-handed, or 1d10 slashing if two-handed. So 1d8 for one hand, 1d10 for two hands. It's about 3 pounds. You could sell it for 15 gold. Unless someone finds out that it is indeed magical. It has a +1, meaning your attack rolls as well as damages both get a +1 to it.
Okay.
And so it is indeed considered a magical weapon. And unless it's known that it's magical, it would only be 15 gold pieces. That being that, well, you can potentially get more out of it.
Sweet.
All right, we still have a flask and a wand.
Assuming that my adorable little friend is not going to want to deal with a wand.
Ain't no black magic over here. That's that priestcraft, right? From the apostasy.
Yeah, that's exactly what that is.
You are absolutely correct.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
I want to see what the wand does. So I pick up the wand.
All right, give me a investigation check or insight.
To see what it does. I'll do you one better. I cast Identify. So that means that let me go ahead and just read it to you. You choose one object that you must touch throughout the casting of the spell, which is instantaneous. If it is a magic item or some other magic imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use, and how many charges it has, if any. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it. If you instead touch a creature without casting, whatever, that's a different thing. So, I cast Identify.
All right, you have won yourselves a wand of magic detection.
A wand of magic detection.
Detection. It has 3 charges. It regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn. And while holding the wand, you may expend 1 charge to cast detect magic spell without needing any spell components.
Okay, hold on. You're gonna have to say that again slower. So we got a wand of detect magic.
Yeah, and all of the details you can just look online for that. Just a wand of magic detection.
Wand of Okay.
And now the only thing remaining are the flasks. Sorry, flask.
Get in there, Widdles. Just give him a slap on the butt.
Oh.
Ah, the wand was loaded. Laying down the barrel of a wand. Like, where'd you get your wand, Smith and Wesson? I thought you were getting it from Ollivander's.
Careful, minion. You get one, and you used your one. So,
I'm assuming that was in reference to the athletic encouragement.
Yes, you get one. So Widdles heads over to the chest and everything. Did you say there's a big pile of gold?
So, initially, yes, but then I had a fish roll for which kind of pile of treasure.
Oh.
And so the one that was rolled just for make it B&B, make it roll for it. Instead of a pile of gold and like one or two things, it was magical items.
I look towards where I think the fragment of the gold was, and a tear rolls down my cheek because I really wanted the gold. Because I have a bag of holding, and it could have held all that gold. So I look at the flask, and I use magical detection, and is the flask magical at all?
So this flask is an interesting double dose of a potion of greater healing. So instead of 2 potions of greater healing, it's a larger one with that effect of 2.
Okay, so it's a okay. Yay!
Alright, I guess you guys did good and you cleared your first dungeon.
Yes!
Yay.
Yes! We did it!
Experience.
That was great.
A letter.
Now, I guess I should tell you all that on your way back, y'all glowed and everything until you clicked on your characters and clicked on that little thing that says level up underneath it. And so y'all better not come back here until I see some level 6s out of you.
Let's go.
hey,
You hear me?
really quick though. Did we get the item that we were sent down to get? Or are we still... like... did we complete the quest? Is that like the dungeon we got the item that the evil guy up top's looking for? Or is this just like a portion of what we came down to get? Like, is this just like one step on the journey?
Well, so you guys came down to where you're at because of a fluke.
Oh. Okay.
Remember,
So-
you could have gone in any parts, any which way, but it was Reavereaper here that chose this particular place to be.
You're so welcome.
So, we did not actually complete the quest then, so there's still... Well, I just want to make sure that I didn't miss a plot point. We still have things we get to do. That works for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, if you would have followed the instructions from earlier and really followed what you guys were given before by Cauldries, with that note and everything, and passed on to you guys, and you found them in the corner or whatnot. Let's just say you got a little bit of ADHD in your part.
Thanks, Dad.
a little bit of ADHD in the party and from our DM.
Choose your next words carefully.
Avada.
So we still need to find.
So next time on D&D, we shall be continuing on our journey of debauchery plus converting the brainworm to a holy worm.
Yeah!
Yes.
To a righteous friend.
Oh.
All right, so unless the party tells me otherwise, it is probably assumed that you are going to be doing a long rest in the yawning portal.
Oh, yeah.
I do a long rest in the yawning portal, hidden. And
So,
but before
we can pick up. I was going to say we can pick up because it is quite late.
We can pick up with you guys emerging from the well, and you guys can describe how you want to emerge and everything from the well.
Okay, but first,
Ooh, good idea.
this is so important because if I don't remember this, I'm gonna get wrecked, big time. Okay. So, Anvil, I need to talk to Anvil for a sec. Hey, Anvil, I have a really important question to ask you. Where's the alcohol? I forgot.
And I open up my bag of holding, and I start showing him the bottles.
Okay, that's absolutely perfect. Now, there might be a little tiny bit of trouble for myself up at the top. And so, I would humbly request your help.
I cock
Please.
my wand.
Whoa! That's not necessary.
Detect some magic up in here. I'm about to detect some magic.
Look, I just need you to take that wine that we didn't even touch, and I need you to just give it right back to Dernan. And then I might need to take a nap in your bag of holding for a little bit, okay? Or Cricket can help me with that.
Apricots.
Aprons. and that's all I have to say.
Yeah.
All right, well, good job, everyone. You cleared successfully a dungeon.
Yes! Yes.
Oh, and Danielle, by the way,
I love it.
you gained a new... Or, hold on. Danielle gained a new language to be able to speak, by the way.
Oh, wow.
Didna.
When your ears and your throat glowed.
It glue.
When it glued. And it may or may not be important, depending on where you guys go next, but this is Waterdeep. There are so many places you could go. However, it would be weird if you didn't need this. But D&D can happen.
Ooh.
Facts. And
So
that
it's
it
just
does.
called new language?
For now.
For now, okay.
And put the letters DT next to it.
Ooh.
District training.
Brainworm? Here we come, bud. Here we come.
Let's just say I know what your next transfer is looking like.
Wait, where are we going now? And who are these people with these plaques on their fronts? I like them.
They're pretty
Those,
cool.
my friend. Those are friends.
That sounded awesome.
Oh,
Oh man.
But I tell you what, if we don't end with a prayer here, I don't know what we've been doing this whole time.